Hey everyone, you are listening to Narayan Jha. In this podcast, I am going to talk about my book Reinvent Yourself, which is all about learning the fundamentals of living a happy life with nothing. Basically, in this book, I have talked about the finance, goals, achievements, motivation, failures, and a lot of cool things. If you haven't gone through my book Reinvent Yourself, the episode for this podcast is specially for you. So without wasting time, let's get started with the episode. In this episode, let's discover the pages of Momentum of Actions. By the way, it's chapter number 17. Momentum is a great mechanism to increase the speed of something. We studied a lot about momentum in our school days, or we might have also seen momentum on trains and planes many times. But we never thought to implement the momentum in our real life. In real words, the meaning of momentum not only works on trains or planes, but it also works on the mindset of performing any kind of work. But we are not aware of this thing. Momentum is the ability to keep increasing or developing the force that makes something move faster and faster. If something gets a really good momentum, it becomes unstoppable. You can take an example of the train. When it catches its highest speed on the track, will it be possible to stop easily? We can take advantage of that momentum of our actions in our day-to-day life. This is a kind of habit that we have to develop by practicing again and again. Have you ever observed when you start working on something and you're putting your actions every day, it starts going with the flow. You might have to put in very less effort once your action come into the flow. In other words, you achieve momentum in your efforts. Now let's just think of the other scenario. If you got the momentum in your action and suddenly you stop putting your effort and you break the cycle. You took a long break for doing something else and just a break for yourself. And you start working again after a break. To start that work again, we now have to break the resistance. We get stuck in the cycle of comfort. This comfort works as a resistance in our life. A lot of people suffering from pain of breaking this comfort. That's why someone said right, no pain means no gain. If you're capable enough to get the pain, definitely you'll be able to break the cycle of the comfort. Once you know to work out of your comfort, you will be able to generate momentum in any kind of action. You will be by default unstoppable in any of the case. Even the toughest kind of work will be easily going to complete for you. This momentum of action also creates consistency in your work, and your intuition power for that increases. And you start working on that work with your unconscious mind as well. Any kind of work which you can start and you're planning to take a break, make a rule. Either don't burden over yourself every day so that you don't even need a break. Or still you are planning to take a break, at least put your 10% of effort into that work. In this way, you will be able to do that action every day without stopping, and momentum of actions can be retained. There are a lot of people who put their 200% effort on the first day itself. And from the next day, week or month, they don't have enough energy to continue. Because of this energy breakdown happens in our body, and momentum can't be achieved in your work. You can be good at anything if you are capable enough to create a momentum in your action in a consistent way. The momentum of action is all about managing the internal energy in such a way that we can start putting our efforts into long term. And if you are able to do your things with the long term mechanism, you will be able to do anything and achieve every dream of your life. A good momentum of your actions can bring a lot of things in your life. You can get the gift of good health by putting the action every day for your exercises, and good quality food as well. Momentum is not only about doing a thing every day, but also about increasing the pace with little amount so that it doesn't much impact you. You can make good relationships by spending a good time with your loved ones as well. A lot might think that how the momentum of action is going to work here to improve any kind of relationship. It's actually quite simple. When you start giving time to your loved ones with a great momentum, you start spending true quality time with them. You start understanding good or bad things about that person, and you can help them bring something that makes another person better. In this way, any kind of thing can be achieved in our daily life with the power of momentum of actions. Your momentum of action works like a sharpening the edge of a knife. It's a continuous process. If you will try to cut something with a very sharp edge, definitely it would be very much easy to cut. Similarly, the more will be momentum in your efforts, the more easily your task is going to be accomplished. It's always great to retain the momentum of your action without a single break, so that all the achievement can be achieved with a one shot. This is all about this episode. Thank you so much for listening. I'll meet you in the next episode. Till then, don't forget to share with your family and friends.